did some excerpts from a musical they're doing that they did on Sunday night, and I did a performance on Saturday night.
Okay, and are you happy with your theatre?
Yeah, it's great. It's really good. But the weird thing, it's got my name on it, and my dad's name on it. It's our theatre. So, and I said if my career goes down the loo, then they could just put a BL on it, call it the Blizzard Theatre, name it after Antarctic explorers, and just pretend it never was named after me.
So you arrived back to Britain just before we did the one show together a couple of weeks ago, and you're off again when, if you go at all?
4th of January, I'll be in Berlin doing the stand-up in German.
In German.
Yeah. So alles auf Deutsch.
Okay. So what's the what accent? Sorry, not accent. What language does your what are you funniest in? Which language?
Well, I'm now touring France in French, and it seems to be the same thing. You know, there's no difference. I seem to be pretty funny in French and pretty funny in English. It's easier to grab the words in English, but in French. But the point is, the French are now doing it in English. The Russians are doing English. I just saw this Italian guy, Francesco De Carlo. He played Islington last night, and he was very funny. So the Italians are doing it. The Germans are already doing it in English, and there's a great. I mean, that's second language stuff, and so that's amazing that that's going on right now, cutting edge.
But I heard the reasons that because the German language is so precise, it's very difficult to be funny with language in Germany, which is why they find slapstick and pain usually very funny. Because
no, but we had slapstick for years. But no, they're more advanced. The stand-ups do stuff that's very good. It's just that when they do the past tense, the verb goes at the end. So I asked the German stand-up, how do you say things in the past tense? He says, I think we say in the past, and then they go into the present. They just say this happened a long time ago, and then they talk in the present, so they don't have to put the verb at the end rather than punchlines are normally nouns. But this is very technical.
It is unbelievably technical. Why do you do it? Is it a personal challenge? Is it just to
It's because I'm positive. I'm positive on human beings, and I like playing. It's good because I'm developing other countries to play in. I wanted to play in Russian and Spain and Spanish and Arabic eventually because I was born in an Arabic country. And it's good for humanity. If they're coming here, we're coming there. That's the positive thing. Third millennium, life is moving on, you know, and it's 200 years since the Battle of Waterloo, and I'm now gigging in French. It's 70 years since the Second World War, and I'm going to be gigging in German. I think it's great.
Isn't Mandarin the ultimate goal?
That's the one right at the end. That's the 6th one on the list after Arabic, and I also have a theory that languages can't be that hard, because all Mandarin Chinese kids speak Mandarin Chinese, all Russian kids speak Russian, all French kids speak French. No language is that hard. We think, it's going to be so hard to learn. Okay. I don't think they are.
And you're pointing a lot with these answers, which means you mean it, you're selling it, you're pointing at me a lot.
I'm just excited about it.
I've never seen you point so much during an interview before.
No, I always use the hands. You've never seen me use my hands. I'm all about using my hands.
I've seen you use your hands on many occasions, and most of the limbs in your body, but I haven't seen you point this much before.
This is very good on radio, yes. I did a lot. Well, I'm
pointing again.
I feel it's just called gesticulating and waving my hands about. But yes, maybe I was pointing like a gunslinger. No, but it's there and it's happening, and it's happening right now. That's what's wonderful.
Do you learn the languages themselves?